rise and shine, and welcome to school today. Rise and shine, and welcome to school today. Rise and shine, and welcome to school today. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, friends, for coming back. We're almost finished with filming and doing videos at school. Next week, we're going to go A to Z all around Ionia on our films, on our videos, and you'll be able to see us out in Ionia finding things from A to Z. So next week will be a fun week, too, to finish our school year. And I'm so glad you've been here every day learning with me. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. Let's sing our song about how friends, it just takes more than one friend, another friend, another friend, and another friend, and that makes our classroom, doesn't it? And when we're singing One Small Voice, that's a song about one person needs another friend and another friend and another friend, and before you know it, the whole world is happy and singing, and things are wonderful when we help together, when we work together. And soon we'll come back together as a classroom like that. So let's sing our song. And each time we sing it, we get louder and louder because more friends join us. See if you can do the sign language with me. We love to do that, don't we? So get up and sing it with me. One small voice. V for voice. And this is together. And this is sweet. And you're patting a cute little bunny or a little kitty. And strong like a chain. Very strong. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Ready?
With just
One small voice, singing out a song. With just one small voice, singing sweet and strong.
one by one,
We'll grow and together sing along, and then soon all the world will be singing. With just one small voice, singing out a song. With just one small voice, singing sweet and strong. One by one they'll grow, and together sing along, and then soon all the world will be singing. With just one small voice, singing out a song. With just one small voice, singing sweet and strong. One by one they'll grow, and together sing along, and then soon all the world will be singing, and then soon all the world will be singing. Awesome. When we join each other one by one, before you know it, the whole world could be together and it'd be a wonderful place. I know very soon we'll all come together, one by one by one, and it will be a better place. Thank you so much for coming with me today. Let's go over to our calendar. The season is spring. The month is May. The year is 2020. How many days have we had in May? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many of you can count to 10? Wow, I remember when some of you couldn't count to 10 when you were new at school. That is amazing. But we're not done at 10. We have 11, 12, 13. 13 has 10, one 10 group, and 3 more, 13. 13th day of May. We're right in the middle of May already. Wow. Very soon it will be summer. It will be hot, and you can go outside and swim and be barefoot and go camping. Summertime's coming, but right now we're in about the middle of spring still. It's going to start getting warmer and warmer. I know you've already had some beautiful days where you were outside learning to ride bikes and running and playing. That is awesome. Let's see, the 13th day, is it on a Sunday? No. Is it Monday? No. Tuesday? No, that was Declan's birthday yesterday. I wonder what kind of presents he got. It's fun to have a birthday. Is it Wednesday? Yes. So we have to move Wednesday down. What? Wednesday. Put Monday away. Yesterday was Tuesday, Declan's birthday. And today is Wednesday. What? Wednesday. See that W? Going up and down like Willy Weasel. Tuesday, Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Good. Okay, and let's see. It's another sunny day today. That's good for flowers to grow. It makes our air warm. We need sunny days just like we need rainy days for the plants. Seeds won't change without water and sun. If you put a seed in a cup of dirt and put it in the closet, do you think that seed would change and grow? No. What if I put you in a closet? Would you grow? Would you learn and be bigger and smarter? No. Living things need air and sunlight and food. They need someone to take care of them. We need our moms and dads, don't we? Yeah. Living things need care and love. Okay, let's see. Sunny. We won't forget to come back to how many days of school we've had. Let's mark sunny. Purple, orange, orange. We're following a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. We're following a pattern. Can you tell me what it is? Purple, orange, orange, purple. So over here it has to be the same pattern. Purple, orange, orange. Yeah, purple. You think you know what the pattern is? We'll have to keep going and see the information and see if we can figure out for sure tomorrow. Right now, it hasn't really repeated enough for us to know for sure. Purple, orange, orange, purple. You could make some good guesses, couldn't you? Tune in tomorrow, we'll find out if you're right. Let's look at our board for living things. We've been talking about plants. Yes, plants are alive. Now this plant right here, Mr. Vogt, that's not alive, is it? Because it's made of plastic. There's no dirt in there. In our classroom, we don't have many windows for light. So it's cold in here, so they don't grow very well. But I love plants. I love the look of them in a classroom. So they look pretty, even though that one's not real. It will never change and grow because it's made in a factory. Someone just made it out of plastic. But it's got leaves and stems, like a real plant would. And here's the life cycle that goes round and round of a plant. It starts with a seed. Some kids sometimes think that's an egg, but those are smaller than eggs. They're seeds. And you can eat seeds. Maybe you've eaten a pumpkin seed or a sunflower seed. If you wash them, and sometimes moms and dads bake them in the oven and put salt on them, you can eat some seeds. And they're good. They taste like crackers. So the seed goes in the dirt. And then next, the roots pop out. And they start growing down. Roots grow down, and the stem grows up to the light. Plant a seed in the ground, rain falls like a shower. That's what happens, the rain comes. The stem grows, the leaves pop out. And then the flower comes. After many days, a flower will sprout. Out comes the sun, and what do you know? Out pops a flower. then the flower does grow old, but in the middle of the blossom, seeds grow. And that's the job of every plant, to make seed so more plants can grow. This flower is making seed. See how the blossoms, the petals are drying and falling off, but there's the seeds. And the farmer, the gardener, will gather those seeds and plant next season, next spring, more flowers will grow. And they will look just like this one. This flower makes seed to grow this kind of plant. This seed won't turn into a pumpkin plant. They will be pink flowers like that. At story time today, we'll look at different kinds of seeds for different kinds of plants. All right, let's come over to the sunflower that's growing on our newspaper chart today. A sunflower grows. This is pictures of a real sunflower. There's the sunflower seed. A seed is planted in the soil and rain falls on the soil. And then number 2 comes the sprout. You know that. See the little roots holding it in place so it can grow. Roots grow down. Sun and water help it grow and grow. As the sunflower or any plant grows, it will make a bud on top. And that's kind of what a baby flower, that's called a bud. The stem grows very tall on a sunflower. Some kinds of sunflowers can grow taller than your dad. And look at it bloom into a big sunflower. Can you see where the seeds are going to be made? The bud opens and a yellow flower blooms. Seeds grow in the middle. You're right up close, though you can see the seeds. And can you see a bird next? The seeds are dried and hard and ready for that bird to start eating them right off the plant. The bloom dries up, the seeds fall into the dirt, into the soil, and they will sprout again, and new sunflowers will grow. And we'll start all over again with a new life cycle of the sunflower. The sunflower will be big and beautiful all summer. And one day it'll get old and dried up, and the seeds, the wind could blow, and the seeds would blow all around and drop to the ground. Or the farmer might come and pick the seeds before they blow away, so he can have sunflowers for the next year. Or sometimes animals have the seeds stuck on them, and they carry the seeds around with them, and then the seeds drop. So seeds travel that way by wind or by animals. They stick to the animal and then they drop to the ground. There's many different ways seeds can travel and end up in another spot and grow again. It's very interesting because plants can't move, but the seeds can blow around or be carried by someone and planted again. All right, let's come down to the rug today. And remember, if you're looking right now, usually after calendar, we would be moving and dancing and singing, wouldn't we? But we have a video that you can go to do your songs and movement if you want to with us, like we did on Monday. So you can find that video or an old one and do the mud song again if you want, or rain songs, okay? Now, today we have a flower, parts of a flower. I wondered if you could help me with this. Now in school too, you would make your own flower, boys and girls, and you'd make the stem and we'd have lots of fun. So at home, if you want to make a flower, there's so many different ways. If you get colored paper, you can cut and you can glue, you can make all kinds of flowers. If you want to make pretty flowers for decorations and put them around your house, you could make flowers. Make sure you have a stem and leaves and a pretty blossom at the top, and it can be all different colors. And God created so many different kinds of flowers, it doesn't matter. You can make them however you want, any colors, any shapes. It's kind of fun to use shapes and make flowers. So try that at home and make some plants. And remember, we talked about this week, maybe mom and dad would let you get some seeds and plant your own seeds in soil. You can start with a little cup. The roots will grow down and the stem will grow up, right? And you water it and take care of it. One day you can take it out and plant it outside. Okay? Next year when you come to school and in the spring, we'll do some planting at school too. Okay? So let's look at these pictures. It's kind of a puzzle. We're going to put it all together. This is the roots. So where would the roots be on the plant? Yes, at the bottom. So let's start with that at the bottom. And then what comes up out of the ground? Something comes up. Yes, a green stem. A stem of the plant grows. And this plant would not grow without water and sunlight and good dirt and food to make it grow. So it's growing and growing, and the roots are holding it in place. And then the leaves. See how it's becoming a plant? And then the flower, the pretty flower on top. So that says roots, stem, leaves, flower. Look how we put that together. You could do that on your own. If you drew a plant, you could cut it and make your own puzzle and put it back together. Very good job helping me put that puzzle together. Okay, now here's something else we're going to do today with plants. I made little flowers. Now look, we've been doing lots with sequencing or putting things in order. It's very important for us to learn this because so many things we work with go in a sequence or in order from beginning to the end. Look at these flowers. Should we put them in order from the smallest little flower all the way to the biggest? Okay, so here's the smallest. And then we need one just a little bigger. Just a little bigger. This one would be too big, wouldn't it? That's a big flower. Here's one just a little bigger. So we want to go smallest and make it grow to the biggest. So let's look at these. We want the biggest one on the end. So smaller, bigger, a little bit bigger. This one, right. Then the biggest one of all on the end. So we put them in order from smallest to the biggest. Do these flowers look alike? Yes. They're alike because they're the same color, but they're different sizes. Yep. They're the same because they're the same color, but they're different sizes. They're all alike. They look alike except for their size. They're the same color, the same shape. Good job. Oh, let's do it one more time, but do it a different way. Let's go from biggest. Look, I can turn it this way. I'm going from the biggest down to the smallest. So it could be like the daddy flower, the mommy flower, down, down, smaller. So I switched it around. Instead of going from smallest to the biggest, I started at the biggest and went to the smallest. See how that works? Big, little smaller, smaller, smallest of all. Okay. Good job. Last thing we're going to do, this week we looked at butterflies that were the same and different and we made a match. Last thing I want to do, you big kids in my afternoon class, we've been doing so much little reading books and stories. You know some words. I bet you know that word. Yes, the. Do you know this word? See. Right. It's been a while since we've used flashcards or talked about, but when we read our books, now this is a new one that we had last week. We talked about making new words, and this was the at family. At. We're at school. At. That's kind of a new one that we haven't had working together in school, but I put it on here so just for the game so you can see how they're alike. Yeah, they have the same letters. And can. Right, I can sing. Can. And this is I. I can ride a bike. And it is Wednesday. Is. Okay, now what we're going to do, and all kids can play this game. Even if you don't know what these little words are in the morning class, we're going to spread them all out. We're going to play a word match game like we did the butterfly word match game. Make sure that we don't have any stuck together. We should have another one. Where is it? There. I knew we had a little stinker that was not out. There. Now, can you see all these words? With your eyes, see if you can find cards that have the same letters, so the word looks the same. Let's just start with I. This is a word and a letter. I love you. I. Can you find another word that looks just like this, that is the same? There it is. I. See how we're matching words today or letters instead of butterflies. We played that game this week. I. Let's find another. Oh, T-H-E. You know, big kids, the. We see that word so much this year, and we just know it when we see it. The. We subitized it. We put it in our mind and just know it, like we do with numbers. The. Can you find the? That starts with Timmy Tiger. This one has a Timmy Tiger, but not at the beginning. There's no A in this one. There it is. The. Good job. Let's find two more that match. I see Sammy Snake. S. Can you find another one with Sammy Snake? Yes, but do they look the same? No, this has any inchworm. This word is C. I see you at school. See, there it is. S-E-E. They look the same, don't they? Good job. I wish you were here to make matches with me. Let's move them up together, and now we can see them better. Oh, look right here. Those are the same, aren't they? Is, I-S. Any inchworm and Sammy Snake. Yep, they match. Oh, look at this right across from each other. They look at. We say at. The children are at the playground. They're at the playground right now. And the last two words that match, I see C-A-N. They're both the same. You can hold it like this. See how they match? They look exactly the same. That word is, the kids, can. I can read words. Can. Very good matching today. We sure do a lot at the Rug Time, don't we, together? Thank you for joining me. Remember, if you want to do songs and movement, you find that video to do that. And let's go see today's stories at Story Time. See you then.